Well, and I think that's what made us successful is because we didn't start dating till toward the end of our high school,
Mm-hmm.
experience. So
Uh,
when high school ended,
yeah,
we didn't want this to end. Like we were still in that like honeymoon phase of like still
yeah, yeah.
really close to each other. And
Mm-hmm.
so I think that kind of helped push us through the long distance piece and we used that time to really concentrate on our friendship. And
Right.
even when we moved away further away, that was a big part of our experience.
We met in a U.S. history class, and so a junior year, and I was dating somebody else at the time, but
Uh,
I showed up late with my friends, and it was find a seat. And then after we got our seat, he said, "This is your permanent seat for the rest of the year." And we're like, "No." And so we had like really crap seats, and there were two seats left right
uh,
by the front. And then this guy and his friend show up.
She thought she was late. I was really late.
We, sat next to each other throughout the whole year.
uh,
And I think if it hadn't have been assigned seating,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that we would have connected. We moved to the same town. We went to different schools.
Okay.
okay.
We moved to Bellingham, Washington, which is like really northern part of near Canada. It's like an
Mhm.
hour.
Okay. Okay.
And a beautiful place right on the water. So I went to the university there, and you went to the community college
Mhm.
there.
Mm.
So was that intentional? Were y'all still?
Yeah, I think it
that's
was.
intentional
It
for
was
you.
for me, and I moved out with a buddy of mine. We both wanted to get out of the town we lived in. To be
Yeah.
honest, that's probably what the motivation was.
Uh,
Um, so me and my friend, we lived together, and at the time I was managing a Blockbuster video, which is
Yeah.
fun.
Oh wow.
Prior to me being with him, I was dating somebody that was like just pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
So when we started, dating, I was like, oh, this is how I'm to be treated. Like,
Right.
wow,
wow.
Yeah.
what a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
get
didn't
it.
realize opening the doors for you was a common thing.
I think when we came back from getting married, there was just life and tribulations that we just had to figure out on our own.
Right.
I got really sick
Yeah.
and spent like 3 or 4 days in the hospital, and that's on. It was like right after we got married.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
that was on Miranda. Like, wow, now we're married, and I have to deal with my like, what the hell
Yeah.
do we do?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was questionable there for a minute, whether or not he was gonna make it, honestly.
Yeah, the doctor was
Right.
literally like, well, he's not going to die today. And she's like,
He was the one that if, our kid was sick and needed to stay home from daycare, that would be on him.
Mm-hmm.
And so it worked out in that regard. And then I worked, evenings and weekends, and it wasn't ideal. And
Right.
it sucked, because we didn't have that time together to kind of
Right.
reset as much time.
and we didn't have family to help support.
Right.
They live
Yeah.
3 hours away, so we
Mhm,
couldn't
mhm.
send them to grandma's house.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that was we spent so many years together as dual income, no kids, and we were in the middle of still building our careers when we did have kids. Everyone says that we want to wait for the perfect time to have kids, and there's no
Right.
perfect
Yeah.
time.
There's no, right.
No, no.
We probably aren't the best at doing date nights. I think we reserve that for like date nights out of the home.
Mhm.
I think we reserve it for special occasions like my birthday, so we
Yeah.
went out last night. Because we don't have family nearby, we
Mhm.
pay a sitter, and so it's expensive.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Adds
So
another
there's-
$100 on top of
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
the
Top of
event.
Whatever-
itinerary,
right.
everything else. Yeah.
But what we used to do, even before COVID, now it's kind of fading a little bit more because the kids are getting older. But every Saturday night, we'd have our date night in home.
Mhm.
And the girls would have a sleepover night, and they would take turns hosting the sleepover in each other's rooms.
Mhm.
And they
Oh,
got
okay.
to stay upstairs and have glow sticks and, do whatever they want, stay up as late as they want.
Mm.
And we'll be downstairs and we'd make a nice dinner or watch a movie, or that would be our connection time.
And I will say this, Aaron, already. It was tough, but I had to do it. I had to go into Walmart or whatever store I had to go to.
Oh God.
Let me get the Kotex Plus
Yeah.
or get the
We're waiting for
pants
that
or
moment.
whatever. Like walking around my manly self, walking with
Since you brought it
a
up,
box of pads in my hands.
since you brought it up, my child, she had just started her cycle. She was 12. I think it was the second or third time. And she tells her dad, Dad, I need pads. And he said, okay. And so he came back and he gave her the box. She comes out of the bathroom. She says, Mom, these are huge. I said, well, bring me the box. Let me see what your dad got. He had gotten the Depends.
Yep, that was me.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Like, I'm trying to snatch them real quick and get out of there. You know what I'm saying?
They're all the same. Just grab one.
Yeah.